Alright. Hey.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner...
Shut up! I'm sorry. Bro, this is not even a season series. What? The game hasn't even started yet. What are they talking about? Oh, is this an NBA Cup game? Why do they make such a dramatic scene like they have?
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with two and in the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win, don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
And looking at MP's numbers, he's absolutely delivered on his promise. This guy is just an elite scorer, one of the very best out there. He uses his skill and smarts to get buckets. And you can see how he frustrates defenses. They try different coverages to stop MP, and they still can't do it.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Stephen Curry is out there with Johnson. And it's Peyton in at the small forward position. Smith no good. Outside Peyton, pass to Kuminga. The 3. Curry's shot is off. Curry against Smith. Now here's Moody. Smith left side. Johnson a screen on Curry. Here's Smith. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of them.
What are you talking? The one in the Navy thing? Look. What are you talking? See that? Look. Wait, look. Bro, I have clips on YouTube, bro. I destroyed you, but
you missed it.
But I don't post those because I don't like to brag. See,
Whoa, bro. All right.
The most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Shot is good by Curry.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Like he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas all the time.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Tony Fernandez. I asked him outright how he plans to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
All right, Ali, thanks once again. Now here's Lillard, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Nice shot by Smith.
Right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Curry surveys, fires the 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But credit to Steph. The early part of his career shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game
You
had
gotta
changed.
stand there, that
Now
face
here's Smith,
for 2
coming off a solid outing against Toronto.
5 milliseconds.
And here's Johnson.
No,
And
dang,
a
don't.
bit of a battle for the ball, and
I
the
know
officials
what you do
signal a
that,
jump ball here.
That is not. You are not gonna win that. That's a game plan. I know you was built like that. All right.
Smith against Curry. Lillard outside, fires for 3. He connects again from distance.
And he's almost third now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. And again,
He
it's the
already
Warriors
has the most
missing.
3-pointers. What do you
He
think?
almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Smith, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside, Green. Right side, Payton.
Oh, bro.
Outside,
Curry,
Curry.
really.
Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 11 points.
Feels like the
Why,
other 4
bro?
guys
Why
have
only
disappeared at this
screens?
point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Grant, when
So
you look
they
at
really
Draymond
copied
Green's career,
his play
you
style.
think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he
Why
has
do I
been
have
as a
a
defender
deep-
and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in
I don't have
Springfield
a
one day.
deep ones.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Curry, he's open. Smith with the rebound.
Hey, I'm actually
Defense
gonna
gets
try to
bailed
get a
out
lot
by
of
the
assists.
miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Lillard. 3-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they eat that one out. I mean, the
I'm able to
execution
get
was
30.
spotty.
I'm
They
probably
were lucky to come away
probably
with it.
Talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that, in the last couple, they just did not shoot it well. That's a steal during a regular season.
Lets it fly. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That's gotta frustrate him.
at
He
least
knows
like
he should have
8
made that one.
assists.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. And say what you will about the values of a three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Johnson for 3. Connects from downtown.
That's what makes Johnson so difficult to
7
guard.
more,
He's got
only,
that
yeah,
quick
only
trigger.
7 minutes.
Now here's Johnson. No points yet.
See,
Launches it from deep.
why are the
The 3
Warriors,
from Curry.
why are the Warriors
Damian Lillard with the rebound. And let's catch up now with Shams Charania, who's got a special report on the Cavaliers. Shams, what's the news out of Cleveland?
Thank you, B.A. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Cloudy, he's checked in for Moody. And Golden State also making a switch.
Why?
Cornette's
Why
checked
so
in.
many screens, bro?
Steps back and shoots. Curry with another
Calm
miss.
down the screens,
He's
bro.
trying to shoot his way out of
And
what's
he does the
becoming
Curry
a
slide.
long
Like, come
culture.
on, bro.
He's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Smith. He's got 12. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6.
Wow.
To the paint. Out to the wing.
Shoot that.
Here's
You better
Claxton.
make that.
Drops it in from 14 feet away.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Warriors trail by 6.
Oh, shoot. I have to outscore Stephen Curry.
Now Johnson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over
So
11
I
a
have
game.
to...
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Smith with it. Kuminga defends. Kuminga against Smith. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making
Where I
the
have to
defenders
guard
pay
him.
right now for
Well,
all of the mistakes
So
they're
he
making.
doesn't get more points.
Johnson passes to Curry.
And if I'm on the bench
to
while
Johnson.
he's playing, we're having quick. But we're...
And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Smith. He's got 14. Fool the dunk by Smith.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Warriors trail by 5. Curry from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
We've got Smith, also Damian Lillard out there, Nicholas Claxton out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Clowney in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Warriors trail by 8. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Smith. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Curry finds Curry. The Nets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Smith passes to Claxton. Lillard outside. Fires top of the key. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Curry's shot is off. The Nets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Bill Z in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He scored 64 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
He's going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Johnson comes in for Curry. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in for Cornette. Smith against Curry. Johnson inside. Pass to Clowney. Smith with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Johnson. Claxton with it. Green covering. Smith passes to Johnson. And here's Smith. 4 on the clock. Claxton with it. Over Green. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
And here's Curry for 3. Lillard pulls down the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Smith with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Smith with a screen on Payton. Here's Lillard. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Curry against Smith. Johnson passes to Smith. Back to Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Now Smith. He's covered by Curry. Johnson on the wing. From the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 16. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. There's no one that produces the way that he does either.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in hurry.
Moody's checked in for Brooklyn, and after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, pitching, you name it, he's doing it.
Outside Payton. Pass to Green.
Headshot.
Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The three from Curry. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Smith passes to Moody. Picked by Smith. Out to Lillard. Back to Smith. Lillard finds Smith. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Moody. Again, the net score.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket as he's putting this one to bed.
He rifled that one in from distance. Quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are break.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the Nets.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish a position, it's hard to rule them out, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Raisins? Okay.
And that is going to do it for us.
I love the Ravens, bro. Baltimore Ravens are best. Yeah.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact.
Wait, you don't like the night? See, where did the Niners move? Santa Clara, they're not in the Bay no more, bro. So you're mad because they're not in the Bay? I mean, I'm not a fan of the 40 Widers. I'm not a fan of the team that's in my state. Probably none of the sports. I'm not a fan of the Warriors or the Kings or any of them even in California. And I'm a fan of the team.
What is a stem shot?
This game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And now an update on Seth Curry's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. It sounds like we won't be seeing him back on the floor anytime soon. This is a tough loss.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news.
Tough road ahead of them.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
On the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Johnson is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Payton in at the 3. Curry from deep three-point land. Brooklyn with the board. Lillard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Outside, Green. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 33 points.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Here's Smith. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Warriors trail by 18. Outside Payton. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. No good on the 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Johnson. Outside Payton. Now here's Kuminga. Takes a 3. The rebound by Moody. Smith against Curry. Smith outside. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Payton. Outside Kuminga. From behind the arc. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. And the basket by Curry.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Curry against Smith. Goes back up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Smith against Curry. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free